Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I am truly so grateful for this prestigious honor that I share with Dame Evelyn Glennie as we take our place in the long, illustrious line of artists who have received this award before us. To live and work doing what you love is reward unto itself, but to be acknowledged for that work, as I am tonight, is something I could never have imagined, and I am truly, truly humbled. This life in music has been an incredible journey, but one that would not have been possible without so many people who helped and guided me along the way. They all share this award with me, but I have time to only mention a few. My first manager, Ed Tickner, whose wisdom and advice I still follow today, and who had the vision to bring me overseas, especially to Sweden, early on to an audience that graciously receives me after all this time. Mary Martin, the legendary head of A&R at Warner Brothers, who signed me to my first contract, and then brought Brian Ahern to the table, a brilliant producer who encouraged my fledgling instincts in the studio and helped me discover the joy of making records. This journey has brought me friendships and collaborations with countless musicians and songwriters, some who have passed and others who continue to inspire me. Rodney Crowell, Kate and Anna McGarrigle, Guy and Susanna Clark, Buddy and Julie Miller, John Starling, Mark Knopfler, too many to name. And of course, I was especially blessed to work with Dolly Parton and Linda Ronstadt. When in the mid-90s, I found myself at a creative crossroads, along came Daniel Lanois and the Wrecking Ball, which brought renewed energy to the music and a new audience to join with the old loyal fans. It was Daniel who suggested that it was time for me to start writing my own songs again. And it was my publishers at Elmo Irving, David Conrad, and Lance Freed who made that possible. Lance Freed, a champion of the song and songwriter, is here tonight, and I thank you, Lance, for coming all this way. Ken Levitan, my amazing manager, who is also here, took over from there, bringing me into the None Such family where I belong. I owe him so much for believing in me, for his tireless energy in making it possible for me to continue this journey I am on. A journey that truly started over 4 decades ago with Graham Parsons. He saw and heard something in me, a young folk singer playing 3 sets a night, 6 nights a week in the clubs around Washington, D.C. He took me under his wing, featured me, an unknown, on his records, and put me on the road that brings me here to you tonight. It was through Graham that I found my own voice and realized the only thing that mattered was the song and singing from the heart. I have only one regret on this magical evening, that my beloved parents, Walter and Eugenia, did not live to share it with me. It didn't matter to them if I was successful or not. They only cared for my happiness. Their unconditional love carried me through good times and bad, and will abide with me whatever the future holds until my journey ends. Thank you.